Michael from QualityClassics.com. Have you ever looked at a vintage Mustang and said to yourself, that's not right, that's not correct, it didn't come that way from the factory? I know I have, only to find out in rare occasions it did come that way from the factory. It's an outlier. It's so unusual, your mind immediately says that's not correct. I have an outlier right here. You probably already noticed the hood scoop, the shaker hood scoop in a 1970 convertible. And your mind probably said that's not correct, but in fact it is correct. If you knew how to special order your car back in 1970, not only could you order that shaker hood scoop that this person did order, you could get the Mach 1 drivetrain, the 351. You could get the optional upgraded 9-inch rear end, which this car has. You could get the accented rear Mach 1 type panel, and you could get the special black stripe. Now, how do I know it's from the factory? Because I've got the Marty report, and it says it's from the factory. Of course, we all know they didn't make a Mach 1 convertible. Or did they? They just didn't give it the graphics, the Mach 1 graphics, and they never branded it as a Mach 1, but it's the heart of a Mach 1. This car's an outlier. It's very, very special. What else is special about this car? Well, let's do a deeper dive. Okay, so what else is special about this beautiful 1970 Mustang convertible? One thing is, at least to me, is it's one of only 307 Acapulco blue on blue 1970 convertibles made. My favorite color combination, so for me, that's a pretty special deal. Also, it's super rare. I've got the Marty report right here, and we'll talk about the stats on some of these options, but it's a high option 1970 convertible too. That makes it doubly special. So let's talk about how rare a 1970 Mustang convertible is to start with. Just a 1970 Mustang convertible. They only made 7,820. 7,820. In 1965, they made 10 times that many. 10 times as many in 1965. And in 1969, the year that looks most like this year, they made twice as many. So 1970 is inherently a rare car on its own. Now, how many of those 7,820 1970 convertibles had power disc brakes? Only 39% had power disc brakes. Only 31% had a console. Only 18% had dual racing mirrors. Only 14% had rocker panel molding. That one surprised me. Only 11% were upgraded to the 351 over the 302. Only 5% of those 7,820 1970 Mustang convertibles had an AM 8-track stereo, and only 3% ordered the special Ram Air shaker hood scoop you see right there. Now, you know, to get that Ram Air hood scoop, you have to have a special hood. It's got to have a hole in it. And of course, this car came that way. They all came that way. Now, you may or may not know that the Ram Air shaker hood scoop, that's probably the most sought after option for the Boss guys, Boss Mustang guys and the Mach 1 guys. Because really, a relatively low percentage of those cars actually had that option. They had the fake hood scoops. So I can't stress how cool and how special that is. All right, so that's basically sort of the lay of the land on how rare and how special this outlier of a Mustang is. Now let's lift the hood, take a look at this engine bay real quick, and then let's go on that test drive. I know you're waiting for it. Well, there it is. That is the most aggressive looking hood scoop a factory ever put on a car, and I love it. But does it run? Let's get in it and find out. So how comfortable is it? You could road trip this car. You could honestly go on a road trip in this car. You would not be looking for your garage after 5 or 6 hours. The seats are just super comfortable. You can certainly leave the traffic behind you very easily. The shifts are perfect. They really feel good. So the car has a very mellow exhaust note. I can hear it. It's throaty, it's mellow, and I'm looking forward to hearing what it sounds like when I open it up a little bit more, when we get on the open road. Probably sound pretty good. Super nice, tight car. This road's a little bumpy back here. It's poured in different patches, but it takes it very, very nicely. We're almost to where we can go highway speeds. You know, all I can say is this is one comfortable cruising car. It feels more like a sedan than a Mustang convertible. It just does. It's super comfortable. It's heavy and substantial feeling. It's not like the first Mustangs, which are nimble and light, and nothing wrong with that at all, because I love it. But this is different. This is a very different, more luxurious experience, and that's what Ford intended. Okay, let's get out here and see what it feels like at highway speed. Very nice shifts, and that was speed limit plus right there. It gets there very quickly. You know, this car with this 351, it's not the same as the 289, and it's really hard to put your finger on it, but feels more akin to the big block. It just comes down to cubic inches. So I know that this 351 could be built to be an absolute monster. I don't know why you would, unless that's your thing, because it's got ample power the way it is. And yeah, the 351, great engine. And brakes good enough to bring this pony back to a slowdown. Very impressive brakes. Excellent acceleration, excellent braking, excellent comfort. This is a very, very special car. Ford did not make many like this. Okay, how is it different from the earlier Mustangs? More power, more comfort, and more comfort. It's just comfortable. It rides super nice. It really does. And it's got all the power one needs in a cruiser. This is a grand touring car with excellent power. Woo! Man. That front end just lifts up and it goes. It's a fun car. It's really like a muscle car convertible in a dinner jacket. You know, it's not throwing off all the performance vibes except for the hood. Definitely makes a statement right there. Very few of them did. Such a rare, cool, and groovy look. But otherwise, it just looked like a super beautiful cruiser type car. But no, it's more than that. It's got the muscle. No doubt about it. Okay, I've been in the car a little while, going up and down this road in traffic. She's not running hot. All the gauges are working. It's good to go. This is a get in and go car. So that's it for the test drive. So what's my opinion of this car? Well, I've got a very strong opinion of this car. Let's start at what it is. It's original. It's very rare. It's beautiful. It's in excellent condition, and it performs beautifully. I mean, it is an impressive car. Now, what's impressive about it? Well, the power from this 351 is noticeable. You will notice that you're in something special, no doubt about it. It's not a 302, and a 302 is a good engine. By far, most of these came as a 302, but this is a special order 351 by someone who knew what they wanted. So that alone separates it from almost all the other Mustang convertibles. And then, well, then you've got, I think, the best color combination possible for this year. And you've got the shaker hood. Oh my gosh, the shaker hood. How special is that? I'll tell you how special. One of 129 exactly like this with this drivetrain. And of course, I might have overstated it. It's comfortable. Why does that matter? Well, to some people it probably doesn't. But at my age, I like comfort. I like it more than I used to. This is a comfortable car, and it's a fun car, and man, does it get the eyeballs. It's special. There's nothing more that I can say more accurately than the fact that this is a very special car. It was super rare when built brand new, and it's ridiculously rare now. I've actually never seen another one that came with this hood scoop. I have seen pictures of some 428 Cobra Jet cars, which came with these convertibles that came with these hood scoops, but I've never seen a 351 hood scoop car. And today I'm driving one. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had fun. I had fun. That's the purpose of the videos. We hope you come back often. Go to our website, qualityclassics.com. Check out our videos. I think you'll enjoy our videos. I think you'll love the cars that my son and I find. We only find the ones that impress us, and we're hard to impress. We've had a lot of good stuff. So if you think you might want a great car, check out our website, or if you've got a great car, we're probably the premium buyer. So check us out, qualityclassics.com. And that's it from me. Adios.